Prosecution, do you have any more witnesses?
You thought you were alone, eh? Not good enough.
Prosecution calls the second and final witness, Mr. Byarugaba Tom.
Hey, Daddy. Hey, Daddy. Tata, wisha kumporeza. Tata.
Do you solemnly swear to speak the truth and nothing but the whole truth, so God help you?
Yes.
Okay, do you recognize the accused?
Yes, that is my daughter.
Okay.
So I do, and I think that's why I'm here.
Please describe the events of the 31st of October that led to her arrest.
You see, that is my daughter.
Yes.
As I've already told you.
Yes, I'm
So one day, I woke up. Huh?
Yes.
Hey, I said, why don't I go and visit my daughter? So I went there, and you know, she was the head nurse. So I had to go and pay her a visit.
Head nurse.
And why did you have to pay her a visit anyway?
Huh?
Why did you have to pay a visit? You've not been visiting her?
You know, okay, when I went there, I found that they had arrested her because she was pretending to be the head nurse. My daughter, how can they arrest her? That is my daughter, not so.
Hey, Daddy.
So that should have been...
Did I tell you that I was a head nurse?
Yeah, so, you know, she had told me that they promoted her 2 months back. For me as a parent, I thought, no, this could not work. So I had to go and visit her. My friend, I found that my God, they are crying like a baby.
That should have been an unpleasant
It
surprise.
was
It should have been an unpleasant
whatsoever. I think it is a surprise, whatever.
Okay.
Daddy has a tababiha, ugamba mazima, daddy tababiha.
Mr. Byarugaba, she told you she was the head nurse.
She was pretending.
But did she ever tell you that she had resigned from her job 2 months previously ago?
No. Hey, is it?
Daddy.
I think yes. You know that girl is a good pretender. Let me tell you, you see, even one day.
Daddy, Dado tampa yo.
So you said she's a... Mr.
Byarugaba.
Mr. Byarugaba, you've said she's a good pretender. Is there any incidents that she has pretended to be someone else?
Yes. You see, that is my daughter. She's my daughter. One day, she pretended to be someone else's daughter who was a farmer. Can you imagine? For me, and you he.
Daddy.
I'm a hunter.
Daddy.
Yeah.
A serious hunter, a professional hunter.
Daddy, tindabi hinangori yomuhiji. Daddy ni mangori yomuhiji. Daddy, no, I did not lie. Daddy, it was a school play.
I know.
Daddy, it was a school play, Daddy. They just told us to pretend to be what we are not. We were acting.
Kumbe it was a play.
Mr.
So you were not pretending. Oh, my daughter.
Mr. Byarugaba.
My daughter. Sorry.
That will be all. Thank you so much.
Yeah. But you know that girl, she's very good at pretending. She's a liar.
Daddy, you're calling me a liar. Daddy, I'm your daughter calling me a liar. Daddy, ni njirebi shuga. Daddy.
Can we have order, please? Let's follow the court protocol.
Yes, Your Worship.
It's your turn to cross-examine the witness now.
My daughter.
Now, Daddy. No, Koracha. Daddy, what are you doing here?
I'm here because you know you're
Daddy, wanye tomshuma.
Hey.
Daddy, am I a thief? What have I stolen? Daddy, what have I done?
Nothing. But you are a liar. You are a liar.
Daddy, you know me very well. I'm not a liar. Daddy, as if you don't know me.
I'm your father. I know you very well. You're a good liar.
Daddy, you are the one who is a liar.
You're a pretender.
And a pretender.
You're a pretender.
Daddy,
you are my daughter. I know you very well.
Daddy, hunama bigambe. Daddy, wanshwaza na nyanaza kushwaza mbantu bona. Naza kubigamba. Daddy, niza kubigamba. Daddy, you are the liar.
I'm your father.
Daddy, listen how you are a liar. Daddy, you are a liar and a pretender. Daddy, you're the one who has been pretending for a long time. Daddy, you know how you lied. You lied to me that I'm living with my mom since childhood. Kumbe, it was my aunt.
No. Please.
Daddy, you've been saying my aunt is lying to me. It's my mama.
I'm away.
Are you done with the cross-examination?
Your Worship, you see that as I've already told you, that is my daughter. I know her very well. She's a liar, she's a thief.
Like a daughter,
She's a pretender.
like father, like daughter, like father, like daughter.
So you're copying me?
Yes, Dad.
I'm done. I'm done.
You can step down now, sir.
No, I cannot come. Nobody cannot come. Waiting for you. Why is that waiting for you? We only lie. You are just even abusing me. Me be a pretender.
Daddy, you are a disappointment.
You're no longer my daughter. You're no longer.
Daddy, I'm not your daughter anymore. Me.
Yes.
Can you please step down? It seems like the defense is done with the cross-examination.
Daddy, I'm not your daughter anymore. Nakwanga, Daddy, nakwanga. Daddy, nakwanga. Daddy, I will not be your daughter again.
With those remarks, it is my view that the prosecution has established a prima facie case. And that means that the accused person has a case to answer. Does the accused have any witnesses?
Yes, Your Worship.
Go right ahead and call them to the dock.
I call upon a single Paula.
You're calling upon yourself?
Yes.
Okay, then I think I'll have to cross-examine you myself. For how long did you work for Kawanda Hospital?
I worked there for 2 years, Your Worship.
And how did you leave the hospital?
I was fired.
Do you have evidence to this? You have no evidence to your being fired? So could you explain this resignation letter that is in my hands? And the pictures?
These people didn't want me to be there at the hospital. They were treating me bad. Then I realized they didn't want me to stay there. Then I decided to go away.
Who told you to write the letter? Who told you to write the letter?
No one.
No one. So when you went to work that day, you went as an employee or?
No, I went back because I was working there before. I went back to work again because I wanted my job back. I went to do business and the business didn't really go well, so I decided to come back to my job.
And instead of giving you the job, they called the police to come and arrest you for pretending to be a nurse?
Yes, but the way they were treating me, they didn't want me to stay there. So I decided to go away.
Well then, I'm done with my questioning. Thank you very much, Ms. Asingire. Based on the evidence presented to this court by both parties, the court has reached a verdict. Ms. Asingire, Paula, court hereby finds you guilty.
What?
Of impersonating a public officer on account of impersonation, false representing of yourself as a public officer, contrary to Section 92 of the Penal Code Act, laws of Uganda. Prosecution, do you want to submit?
Oh, God.
Your Worship,
Have mercy on me.
please sentence her to 7 years in prison.
What?
And let this be a lesson to all those who want to pretend to pose as people that they really are not.
Please,
That
sir.
is not nice, it is not acceptable. And I hope after the 7 years, it will be a lesson well learned for her and she will reform.
They want me
Thank
to
you.
die there. Oh, my God.
Do you have anything to say to mitigate your sentence?
Now you see, it's my father who has made me go through this. He's the one who taught me how to pretend. If it wasn't that, he wanted me to live a perfect life which I could not live. Now I'm going to suffer because of my father.
You could have lived a perfect life without trying to pretend to be someone else.
Oh, God.
Anyway, Ms. Asingire Paula, you're hereby sentenced to 3 years in prison. I hope you come out a rehabilitated person. This court is dismissed.